Hello and welcome to Inner GPS Gurus. How are you all? Today I am going to solve one of the most important problems or the trauma that you are experiencing as an adult, whether you are in your early 20s or you are a grown-up adult in your 30s or 40s. I will be dealing with the most important problem that is keeping you stuck in your life, and that the symptoms are being experienced by you without you knowing it fully as an obstacle to your success or progress in life. The topic is how to heal from childhood trauma. Now, childhood trauma is trapped in your energy body, in your body, mind and spirit, or your energy body in total, but you do not know how to function as a powerful individual in flow with life. In this video, I will guide you to different process or different methods that you can apply on your own, or you can take our help to heal completely from the stuckness for such a long period of time. There are certain traumas that you experience in your childhood which is known to you, and some symptoms that you experience, the cause behind some symptoms are unknown to you. You may be experiencing childhood trauma from the moment you are in the womb of your mother, and throughout your childhood or throughout your teenage, you are experiencing the cascading effects of those trauma, and you did not get the opportunity to heal those traumas and become a matured adult, a healthy adult, and you are carrying those symptoms still in your life. You may be married, you may have kids, you may be in your 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s or any age, but you are still carrying the symptoms in your nervous system. Those are lodged in your nervous system, those are lodged in your psychic body, those are lodged in your mental body, and it needs to be healed from the vibrational level, from the energy body completely, to experience the freedom from those traumatic past. You are still experiencing the after effects of the trauma. Sometimes you don't even know that those traumas are a hindrance to your success in your career, in your earning of wealth, or forming relationship with a new person, or having pure and unconditional relationship with your loved ones. Even if you are in the family, but you are not able to connect with them properly. So stay tuned completely. I will guide you to heal yourself, as well as I will guide you how can you take our help, the help of Inner GPS Gurus, who are world's #1 trauma healers, and you completely heal from the core. You don't have to struggle on your own. You don't have to suffer anymore. So the fastest and the quickest way to heal yourself from your traumatic past is to contact us. The way to contact us is given in the description. Our email ID is mentioned in the description. Our team will interact with you, guide you how you can meet us physically for a trauma healing session, and you will get all the details once you get in contact with us by mentioning in detail everything about your past trauma, how you are getting affected by it in your life, and we inner GPS gurus, I, IGG Sanju, co-founder and world's #1 trauma healer, along with our founder IGG Avdut, who is the most powerful trauma healer through energy transmission process. He will heal you completely through a trauma healing session. The requirements for getting free from trauma healing we will mention to you once you get in contact with us. Wherever you are in the world, all you need to do is to get in touch with us and meet us physically for a physical trauma healing session. If your trauma is on the surface level, then maybe you will be getting healed in a few sessions. But if your trauma is deep rooted, it has many layers of suppression, then you may take a few sessions more than the sessions required for healing surface level of trauma. But that doesn't matter how many sessions are required. The most important thing here is you will be free. And it is up to you to decide how fast or how beautifully you want to be free and live the life of a free person. You deserve to live the life of an empowered being, and you don't need to trouble yourself anymore, because before this period you had no one to help you, and there are certain deep trauma that you cannot discuss with anyone if they are not trauma healers. Even if you mention those emotions, the layers of your suffering to your people to whom you feel, they will understand. They are not the right people, and that is why you have not healed yet. Maybe you have been judged for anything that has happened in the past, in your childhood, and you never felt like sharing those emotions with anyone and get healed completely. The symptoms that you face in your adulthood due to childhood trauma, that I have already covered in another video. You can go and watch that video completely. And if any of the symptoms resonates with you, then you will understand that you are having the blockages due to a childhood trauma. So don't delay the process of getting healed. And if you are going through a spiritual awakening or Kundalini awakening and having the symptoms of childhood trauma, then it is definitely a hindrance in your freedom. If you want to be free, if you want to be liberated, if you want to be enlightened, then you need to take the courage to heal your childhood trauma first. Without healing your childhood trauma, you cannot expect to be free spiritually. So take efforts first to identify what kind of childhood trauma you are carrying and why you need the push from the gurus, from the masters, from the trauma healers like us who are powerful to heal you completely. We have healed so far many trauma patients who are going through different issues in their life. For example, you may be going through multiple sclerosis, you may be going through schizophrenia, you may be going through bipolar disorder, you may be going through mental disorder, you may be diagnosed with psychiatric mental disorder or clinical depression, anxiety, and many other issues which takes the form of diseases or takes the form of major health issues like cancer, like Alzheimer, dementia. And when we go into the deep cause or deep root reason behind these diseases, we find that it is a trauma, childhood trauma, and that has led to the disassociation of the brain, the nervous system with the body, and now the person cannot function in an integrated way. Some of the childhood trauma originates in the womb of the mother. We healed a case. The person was in his 40s, the student was in his 40s, and the story or the case originates in the womb. When the person was in the womb of the mother, the external situation, the external condition in which he was taking birth was of a war situation. His father was a soldier and he was born in a traumatic environment. The war was over when he was born, but throughout his life he was in deep state of suppression. He could never understand himself like a normal adult, like a healthy adult, and he carried that traumatic event in his subtle body, in his nervous system. Now, understanding the impact of, understanding the intensity of impact you have on your nervous system, in your mental body, it is pertinent for you to take the initiative to live a new life. Likewise, there are many cases in which the child was sexually abused, physically abused, or mentally abused, and that person could not heal from that event. As a result, the person grew up into a nice guy, grew up into a good person, and now in every field he is being bullied by people, whether he is in the work environment or he is in a relationship. All the people take the opportunity to bully this person, to dominate this person. So if you are that person, then take the initiative to heal yourself. Do active catharsis on your own. You can heal from traumatic past by doing active catharsis. And how can you do active catharsis? There are a few methods in which you will be free to a certain extent, or you may be healed completely. It totally depends on how you do the active catharsis, how much you are putting your input into the active catharsis method. So, one of the methods to heal from traumatic past is to beat the pillow. This method of healing is like putting your entire pressure. Take a stick or a log of wood and punch the pillows with the wood with your full force and release that energy. The energy may be of anger, frustration that you have not showed till now, and that you can do in your room, in your private space, without others knowing about it, because you feel the fear of being judged by the people who will come to know that you are going through a childhood trauma and you are healing that process. Maybe your parents do not understand it. Maybe your spouse does not understand it. Maybe your children do not understand the impact it is causing on your health in the present. So do this active catharsis of punching the pillow either through your hand or taking a stick and beating it and thrashing it to the extent till your entire energy is released from the system. This method will help you a lot and you will feel a relief. The second method is to go out in open space on the top of the hill or a mountain and shout out loud in your full voice. Throw out all the energy locked in your throat chakra, locked in your energy body, and abuse the person who has abused you, or abuse the person who has abused you on any level. Throw stones in the open, throw it with full force, throw it with full force of your body and feel the relief after this process. Also, if you go out in nature on a regular basis, then also you will be able to heal your childhood trauma, provided you do the things in the present from your present energy and feel the comfort of being yourself. All right. The third step is to do free writing. What is free writing? Whenever you feel that you are energetically discharged, you are energetically going into the past, or the trauma of the past is coming on the surface, then write down everything that comes to your consciousness. Write down everything that is running in your mind on a paper, and after, keep writing it without any stop, without any time frame. Keep writing it down until you feel free of that energy. You have the tendency, you will have the tendency to read what you have written, but don't read it. You don't need to read it. You are just removing everything from your system and throw the paper, burn the paper, throw the paper in the dustbin or burn the paper completely, and you don't need to read any sentence or a word of it. You just need to bring that energy from your brain, your nervous system, from your mind to the paper in which you are writing. So you just need to be free from it completely. And keep doing it for, initially you do it compulsorily for 30 days, but continue to do it for 6 months, 1 year, or any number of years until you feel that freedom. And in the present also, if you feel that any stress or any anxiety is troubling you, then also you can write it down and throw it away, burn the paper, and never look back into your past. All right? So these are the 3 steps that you can follow immediately, and all these 3 steps will help you heal from your traumatic past completely. There are certain other methods that you can apply in your life, and that I will teach you once you get in contact with us. There are many breathing practices that are helpful for you, but depending on what kind of trauma you are having, I'm not teaching this in this video, because if you do the technique without the help of the master, without the help of the trauma healer, you may not be able to follow the process completely, and you will have other side effects of following it without knowing the details about it. If you are able to live with your trauma and you do not want to heal it, if you are not finding the courage to heal it, then that is the most important point at which you should contact us. Even after sharing with you the healing methods, if you are unable to follow these methods in your life, then you definitely need us, and you cannot heal it on your own. We need to uproot the root cause of your problem from your system. We heal you energetically. We heal you on the vibrational level of energy. Our power helps you become a new being. We not only heal you, we transmute your energy of trauma into a positive, high vibrational energy from where you can operate as a powerful being. So, whatever decision you take, it is up to you whether you are courageous enough to deal with your past, to deal with your childhood trauma, so that you live a life of happiness, bliss, peace, and joy in the present. The pain body in you, the traumatic past is nothing but the pain body in you, and it wants to keep you in the past. It will drag you into your past. The embodied pain body has become the embodied ego in you. Whatever personality you are displaying is not you. It is the embodied, acquired self that is identified with the trauma, that is feeling the victimhood of the childhood trauma, and you never grow up into an experienced, a matured adult who can take responsibility of your own. You always feel that there is something that is holding you back, and you enjoy that state. If you are enjoying the state of trauma, then understand that you are being possessed by the pain body in you, you are being possessed by the embodied ego, and you are being possessed by the neural pathways, the patterns which keep on playing like a victim, and you never want to come out of that victimhood. So if you want to come out of the victimhood, then take the plunge, take the initiative to heal yourself completely, and you will come out as a victorious person only through your willpower. So take the initiative of contacting us, take the initiative of healing yourself completely, and start a new life. If you have any questions, you can ask in the comment. Only genuine comments or questions will be answered, or I will answer the question in the next video. But if you have specific questions related to your trauma, then the main suggestion is you should contact us and meet us and heal yourself completely physically. There is no shortcut, there is no indirect way to heal your trauma. You can spend your hours watching many videos on trauma healing. You can do different kinds of meditations related to trauma healing, but those will not help you until and unless you do it powerfully with the guidance of a powerful masters like us. So be ready to be healed and live a different quality of life hereafter. All this is for today, and hope you take the plunge to take yourself to the next level. All right? So that's me, IGG Sanju, with IGG Avdut, giving you the awareness behind your childhood trauma, and we want you to be free. Have a great day. Bye-bye.